Hi, so I think I want to continue on what I was talking about. Um, this is going to go more in depth to something interesting that I was chatting with someone about. And whether you're for him or against him, this is not about that. It's more about the person being different. You see, we all have a belonging language. And there are some people out there that their belonging language is more unique. And I've talked about this a little bit before. I'm sure you can find videos about me talking about this. There are some people out there that are not what they just don't. You're gonna go, huh? And there's reasons why people are the way they are. But when someone comes across very unique, either people really want to follow them or people don't. People really like them or people don't. And a lot of it also has to do with connection and how many connections you have with that person or how that person is speaking to you. I talk a lot about this, the victim, predator, rescuer triangle. And if you're in that triangle and that person's speaking the same language of that triangle and you have any sort of connection, which we're all interconnected some way, what happens is then you can follow them. So, another common one is like when people are in hate and they have a commonality, but they still have to have a connection of some kind. What do I mean by a connection of some kind? They have to be in alignment in how they process information. So, how do I explain that? Let me think for a second. So, alignment is different than being different. The differences. So, alignment is kind of like two people who are driving next to each other. They're in the same, going the same, versus two people who are driving opposite. That might be a good way of explaining it. Might not be. But this particular person, I was talking to someone about, and I'm going to say their name because I'm getting to the chase. Trump. Okay. So the party that has really promoted him, his base who really likes him, things are a little shaky. I've been hearing it might not be shaky anymore. That's not what this is about. What this is about is he's not like other leaders. He's not like what we've had in the past in the office. And I'm not talking about things like the people saying, oh, well, he doesn't know how to read. We don't have technical. We are assuming that. We don't know for sure, but most likely he's different because of how he communicates belonging. Okay. So this is what I want you to focus on. He's different because of what he speaks to create belonging. When he passes or gets removed or is no longer of use, it will be really hard to replace him because the people he's surrounding himself with are not like him. They don't speak belonging the same way. That is one of the reasons why they're keeping him around so long. That is one of the reasons why his base loves him, because he is not like them. He may be some of the things they want to be. This is also some of the reasons why he's been able to survive some of the traumas he's been able to survive. And being different. Because it's hard. It's hard when all the guys around you are this way, and our subconscious mind picks it up. We may not consciously pick it up, but our subconscious mind picks it up. So I've talked a little bit about this. I am I'm neurodivergent, and I'm about 3 to 4% of the population of what neurodivergent people are. I've known that I am not like other people for a very long time, even before my diagnosis. And I can't tell you how many times I've had to step up because people have tried to make me like them, and how strong I've had to be saying, I can't do that. And how strong I've had to be to just stand within myself versus because I cannot do what they can do. I just can't. And he's in a similar type of boat. He's got a different way of belonging. And because of that, he has to find a way to create those connections. And in doing that, he's being seen more. So my whole point in this is, when he is gone, his base they will not have another person to replace him for his base. Which is super, super important to know and understand. And if they try to, it's not going to work. It's going to be really hard to. Now, if you want to know more about this, because I am writing about this, you can always follow me. You can always connect with me. You can ask questions. I am excited about this book, The Mind of the Architect. And on that note, I'll talk to you later. Bye for now.